You asked for it, and I'm about to deliver it. This is my gameplay analysis of Nicolas and GOALPOACHER in the eCHAMPIONS League. I'm going to analyse the whole entire game, no cuts, no edits. This is pure analysis. I'm analysing every single thing that I see. So they are longer videos, but you seem to have enjoyed them. And if we can smash 150 likes in this one, I'll drop another one tomorrow. Okay? I want to break that down though. Now, sprinting down the line is quite effective simply because when people sprint down the line but the defender approaches them, they expect that they're going to cut inside, but you don't. You continue sprinting along the line, and that's where you can beat the defender because he thinks you're going to cut inside, so he bats off a little bit, but you actually keep sprinting. However, it gets to a point where the actual opponent read this. And that's where you got to be careful. You can't just rely on sprinting all the time because the touch is way too large a lot of the time, and in general you have no control of the ball. He's doing it again. You have no control of the ball if you keep doing it. Okay, so I do recommend limiting that when you're trying to sprint along the line. Okay. All right, we're gonna see a slow down of a play here. We have GOALPOACHER in the red. We have Nicolas in the white. Nicolas is a very, very good defensive player in my opinion. He's top class in the defense. GOALPOACHER's more, in my opinion, a guy for the attack. He's really good at his direct attacking strategies that he uses. As you see, he goes 1-0 up. It's a nice goal. We're going to see Nicolas attempt to build up here very slowly. He's doing the right thing. He's kind of slowing it down a little bit to keep the ball a little bit, to build it up into the box, which is much better than just attempting to go forward from kickoff straight away and, really be direct, because, the chances of you losing the ball are very high, which means, that momentum will stick with GOALPOACHER if you miss. And as you see, he built it up, got down to a dangerous area, won a corner, and scored the goal. I do want to talk about that though. If we go back to the actual goal itself, the fact that Nicolas has gone for the extra sprint is game changing. He gets to hear the average player, or I'd say the top caliber player, but I would say the average top caliber player, because casual players won't find the extra pass regardless. They'll just shoot from this angle. A top caliber player will find the extra pass, but they'll do it here. Nicolas is that next level, because he knows that GOALPOACHER is attempting to read the extra pass, so he backs off a tiny bit to cover it, but he keeps sprinting along the line to get the angle for the pass. That's the game-changing, attack there from Nicolas to get the goal. Okay, so it's about double bluffing, triple bluffing. I've spoken about this before. Here you see GOALPOACHER slowing it down. Okay, he's going back when necessary, and this is a smart thing to do because you don't want to be so direct after going down and losing the ball. We had an issue here by lots of things. We paused and we've gone back. Yeah, you don't want to slow things down. You don't want to speed things up once you've gone down. You want to keep the ball a little bit just to control the game and ensure the momentum doesn't shift in the way of your opponent. As you see, Nicolas slowing things down here, building it up. Nice, now he's going to come wide. You're going to see a lot of pros always come wide because it does drag defenders out. As you see, there's 3 already over here at the moment. Now we've got space in the middle. That's exactly what happens when you come out wide. So you see this in play here. Nicolas has come wide. Now look at the space we've got in the centre. So much space to play with, and we can bring it back simply very quickly into the middle. We can find ourselves in an open goal scoring opportunity, which is what we like. And you'll see pros do it all the time. We'll skip a bit here. Okay. Very direct from GOALPOACHER. He's gone for the shot there. Now, as I said in the previous analysis, there are going to be situations where I'm going to break down what he could have done better. He's got the shooting angle here. Now, whilst there might be a bit of a gap open here, we have the keeper in a good position. We have the defender in a good position. So there's 2 different scenarios you can do, 2 different situations. Sorry, there's actually 3 different scenarios or 3 different solutions. First one is take the shot. Keeper and defender's in a good position. The The second one, which I believe is the correct one, is potentially doing a skill move to get a better angle. So you could do an L1 stop here and then an elastico into the left where the space is open. So you can hit this space and it creates the angle for the shot. The third one is to recycle it, so you just come back through and look for a different angle, different way in. But he's in a good position here. He finds the shooting angle with the fade shot. I just think the fade shot's the wrong choice. Should be doing something like an L1 stop into an elastico. But again, you see Nicolas, this play out here. The fact that he's slowing it down now after a goal poacher having a chance like that just allows him to control the game again. Okay, you want to control the game. When I say control the game, it's about getting into your opponent's head, keeping the majority of possession in times when you might be vulnerable. And when I say vulnerable is when the momentum starts to shift. That's when you're most vulnerable. And if you can keep the ball through that situation, through that time, you will prevail. It's the same when you concede, as I said. They slow things down, they keep the ball. That's very, very important once you've conceded. Okay, so we're looking at slowing things down. And the opponents will notice this. Once one opponent will start keeping the ball a lot more, you'll see the other one do it. Okay? And they'll be more preserved in the build-up. Okay, we've gone for an over-the-top, overpowered first-time through ball there. Now, obviously, that was the wrong choice. He didn't get that through. But they do work. It's too late with too early for the first-time pass. When you're going to do this, and they are overpowered, I do recommend, if you're in these situations, you can do it. But you don't want to do it when the attacker is so far away from the defender. Ginola needs to be around here before you think about doing anything like this. So the right decision for Nicolas potentially would be to take a touch into the space to create a passing angle into R9 and then do it, because by the time he gets the ball into R9, Ginola is there and it's a goal because he gets in behind from it. So it's way too early. Alright, are we going to see goal poacher slow things down now that Nicolas... No, it's a nice counter attack. Very unlucky. He could have, if you look back at that, he could have dinked the keeper, but the extra pass, I think, is the right decision. If it was me, I'm doing the extra pass. I'm attempting to get the ball into a player who's in a better position. And you should always be looking at doing that. Alright, we've come wide. Now you're going to see Nicolas try and use the width to get down the other end to drag that defense. Alright, he's gone line. Now this is smart. You'll see pros do this all the time. They'll always be unpredictable. What's Nicolas done every single time? He's got down to the wing, he's then come back to recycle it. But what's he doing this time? He's mixing it up. He's going down that byline to try and find that angle for the pass. Very smart, and you add some unpredictability to your attack. Wins a corner from it. That's what you guys need to be doing. You can't be doing the same attacking strategies every single attack. You need to mix it up. And you're going to see Nicolas keep the ball. Very smart. Because after your opponent, after you keep a good hunk of the possession, your opponent is going to be a little bit more rushed than what he would be if you actually gave the ball up a lot more often. And you'll see that a lot of the time. You know, you'll even feel it as well. If your opponent keeps the ball, okay, it's very smart. The other thing Nicolas is doing, I should mention here, is he's game managing. He sees the time, and I've spoken about this in a previous tutorial. He sees the time. It's 45 minutes. Okay, it's 45 minutes. And he's game managing. He's essentially going for the last attack. He's not allowing his opponent to have the final attack. Now that's a bit rushed in my opinion. He could have held on to it a little bit longer. Alright, he could have got that forward more, but I know what he's doing. He's doing he's doing the final attack. He's keeping the ball to have the final attack to prevent Poacher from having the ability of getting back in the game. It's very, very smart. You'll see pros do it all the time. Even if Nicolas was down, you would see him do such a thing. Alright, he's going to attempt to try and get down either side of the wings here. Poacher's starting to read him a bit more. He knows he's trying to hit those wings to drag the defense out. So the fact that Poacher's reading that is very good. As you see, Poacher now going to try and control a bit of this game. It wouldn't surprise me if... Well, Nicolas had the majority of possession last half. It wouldn't surprise me if the coach has gone, I need you to keep a bit more of the ball. Because they've got coaches here. So I wouldn't be surprised if the coach has gone, I need you to be a bit more passive with your build-up and not so direct like he's just done there. So that's a mistake. He shouldn't be going so direct there. I think he should be working it in more. But, you know, it is what it is. As you see, Nicolas hitting those lines again. Dragging that defense out. Seeing if we can find ourselves in the middle. Now, it's exactly what I was talking about before about it being unpredictable. He stops the ball here. What's the regular player do? They stop the ball and come back. Nicolas goes forwards. He's been unpredictable. He's sort of changing his attack up a little bit, you know? Shaking it up a bit. Alright. Yep. More preserved. Come back. Build it up. He's going to slow things down. I'm not surprised. Nicolas kept the majority of possession last half. He's going to slow it down and build it up. Be more preserved with the build up. Exactly what I was talking about before. Going to hit the wings to try and drag the defense out. And slow it down. See, last half, you see GOALPOACHER make that pass. This half, you don't. It's exactly why. As I was saying before, Nicolas was keeping the majority of possession. He's trying to keep control of the game now. Now he's going to try and drag that defense into the middle, and he's going to try and come out wide eventually. Now he's out wide. That's what you'll see. Oh, bad touch. The reason why that happens is because he's holding R2. He's holding sprint here. Don't hold sprint when you take a touch. That's what happens. Nicolas using those wings again. Smart. Drag that defense out. Now he's going to recycle. Ooh. How did he get through that? That was very, it was a drag back. Not a skill move you see often. Which is, you know, when you perform skill moves that aren't used very often, it's not the worst idea because it's unpredictable. We're going to see GOALPOACHER slow things down again. Build it up. And I want to stress again, I haven't watched the result of these matches before. I'm analysing these blindly. So if you think I know what the score is going to be at the end, I don't. I'm just analysing with a blind eye. Because I think that's the best strategy. It allows you guys to see what I see firsthand and exactly what we can do better. Or what what you guys can learn from and what these guys could have done better. Nicolas using those width areas again, as discussed. Okay. Bit more direct again. He's gone for that through ball. Again, I find through balls aren't the greatest this year in 23. They've patched them to the point where they usually go closer to the defender to the attacker. I iterated that in my complete mid-game attacking tutorial. You guys can check that out. But as you see here, Nicolas, he's switched to something, I believe, where it's... I think he's gone to a possession tactic as well as a higher width tactic, and he's had the sideline. You see how wide those defenders went, those attackers went when he was building up then. That gives him more passing options, basically. Again, Poacher, sprinting. Don't sprint near pressure. This is exactly what happens. You'll get punished if you play a high caliber player who knows how to pounce. Okay, he's sprinting using that pace of L. Awarian. Recycle. Adding that unpredictability. What has that done? What does that tell? Oh, unlucky. So what has Nicolas done the last 2 attacks? He's gone byline, hasn't he? No, he's coming back this time. So that's the unpredictability. You want to shake it up, mix it up. Oh, first time ball. There we go. One of them worked for him, huh? That's a nice goal. So look at the difference here. Tell me the difference you see. Okay? Instead of, because he tried this before. I think Nicolas tried this before. So the player was here, on the shoulder of the defender, when they tried the first time through ball. Where is he now? Where was he before? He was here. There's a big difference. Big difference. So, do your first time through balls on the shoulder. When they're on the shoulder of the defender. It's a nice goal. Now this is going to be an extra long video, of course. So I'm not going to analyze the final match between these two, because I know that you guys probably don't have time to sit through half an hour. But I will go to the end of the video and see what the final result was, so we can have a look. My guess is Nicolas wins, but I don't know. Nicolas seems to be playing a stronger game, and I do favour people that use the width a lot more. GOALPOACHER plays more direct. He's very central. I don't like that attacking strategy because it's very hard to break him down. Look, he can't get anywhere by going central here. But if you come wide, you drag the defenders out and you basically open up space in the middle. But he's playing for the final attack here. You know what I was talking about before with the final attack? Not giving the opponent the opportunity to get back into the game or get a winner. Well, Poacher has given himself the best chance of... Okay, that's good defending, of scoring a winner. But Nicolas is intercepted here. Okay, he's in. Now Nicolas gets the final attack. Unlucky. Alright. That's a good half. You know what? It's quite good. And we're going to see... Yes, Nicolas 3-2. Why am I surprised? How did he score? Was it by going to the width? We're going to analyse this final goal that he scored to win the game. Well, width. Yep. So he's come wide. He's dragged all these defenders out. Now there's space central. He can hit that space. Exactly what I was saying before. GG's. And what are we looking at here? Yep, it's a win to Nicolas. Okay, so that's the analysis for you guys. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button. Hit 150 likes. I'll do another one. Hit the subscribe button as well, boys. I hope you enjoyed it. And of course, sayonara, au revoir, adios, salam, ciao. Goodbye. I coach as well. I coach. Just don't forget that. If you want one-on-one coaching, check it out. The link is down below. Goodbye.